get through. Keep me wondering why, when all I can do is sigh. I just wanna try.
Hey, no people keys. I am comfortable, baby. Hold on. Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm so comfortable. I got my moo on. I just did a nice little cleansing on my face. Took a shower. Welcome to day 22. Yeah, 20. Welcome to day 22 of Vlog-Ummer. Sorry. So today we're actually filming straight through. We're not pausing, we're not editing, we're not doing none of that. So this is live feed of today's Vlog-Ummer session. Well, I'm calling this session, Lord Jesus. But today we're doing a Q&A. I had dropped like a little question box and I was like, hey chat, I need y'all help. I have a specific video coming up on on YouTube, and I need y'all to drop some questions for me. So we're about to literally go through all the questions because yeah, it's like what? I literally typed the same question twice. Why did I do that? I do not know. Okay, so the first question is, what is your inspiration? Do you want to see your world? Do you want to see the world? My inspiration, honestly, I really don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of things just naturally come to me. I feel like when it comes down to like what I'm inspired by, I don't really know. I feel like I just gravitate to a lot of things. Like anything that's like real life faithful, anything that's real life just so jolly and just so colorful. I'm not a bright person. Like, I don't like bright colors. Black and white me all the time. Y'all know brown is my favorite color. So I like everything to just really be neutral. Like, I have a lot of energy. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm like literally a walking energizer bunny. So I just feel like things that are just positive and joyful inspires me. And I want to see the world, but low key, I'll be a little, just a tad bit scared of traveling, because I like to real life spend, but I like to also make sure things are taken care of before I head out and travel, and that my bills are secured. Like the bills before, the bills after, while I'm out. I don't like to think about what my budget gonna be and if I need to, budget. Like, I don't want to be tight. I want to just be free for all. So that's why I be holding off on really real life traveling all the time, because I want to do what I want to do. And sometimes I might travel and just sleep. You feel what I'm saying? But I do want to see the world. My top like 3 places I want to go is Barcelona, Spain, to try the famous paella. I want to go to Greece, and I want to go to Japan. I want to go Mario Kart driving in Japan real bad. When are you going to remove everything off your calendar and come to ATL? I don't know if they're going to watch this, but I actually am coming to Georgia, literally in August, because I have a wedding to go to. But if they do watch this, I'm sending a message Friday. It's my D&D week. I'm sending a message Friday about lunch reservations. So if you see this video beforehand, just know a message is coming Friday. But right now, yeah, that's when I'm coming. And we're only going to lunch because I have a wedding to go to in the evening. What's your mindset when you create counts? So I don't know. I really have to just like move, stick and move. All I want to do is stick and move. I really just go. Like, I go and then I have to record myself. Like today I started creating something and I was like, let me sit over here and actually like record this so I can remember it in my head for when I actually work on it. So that's one thing I do. When things just come to my head, I just be listening to music. And I just be moving, girl. Like, I be moving, child. I be like, and then I move and I be like, let me record it. So then I come home and I like kind of work on it, draft it up. And then some people I might come in contact, hey, you want to do this like this, So that's just what be going through my head. I be feeling like I be adapted to whatever the style is in my head and just going with the flow. It don't be like, oh, this person do this or this person do that. It literally be like, whatever comes to mind. Let me adapt the style in my head and make it as the style. And then let me just, do what it do. I like that count. No, I mean, I like that question. Nobody's really ever asked me like dance questions like that. Is marriage a goal of yours? Marriage is a goal, and marriage is the only way I'm having children. But no, I really want like a big, like not big, but I really want a covenant like with my husband. Like I feel like it's so important to me to like get that. I didn't have that growing up. I was actually born out of wedlock. And I feel like, not saying that it changes anything, I'm just saying like, I feel like if both of us see fit that we want to be married and we bring God into like our courtship, our marriage, etc. I feel like so many things could just work out in better, like just better for the better, not for the worse, but for the better. What made you start Noviae World? So literally in 2023, I was like, I'm starting a YouTube channel and I low-key need like a fire name. And I didn't want to like do Nova, just Nova World, because I feel like Fashion Nova has like their thing. Like as you can see, I'll be like Nova Subbies or like Nuvi Bookies, but like I literally just wanted something different. So I got Nova, and I got Nova from Casanova Sips. And I was like, I kind of want to add like something that's gonna give aesthetic, like something that people heard but never been like, oh, that's something I want to actually like sound like, dude, type John. So I was like, new VA, like new V, but then I was like new V, and I was like, A, like that's how I kind of pieced it together. So new VA came together, and I was like, welcome into my world, like literally coming into my world, seeing how I live every day by day lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not too shabby. Never too shabby. Shabby for me, but not shabby for y'all. You understand me? What's one lesson you've learned in your 20s? Live with no regrets. I feel like everything that we come across, especially now, like being on this D&D week, it has been so much opening up to me. I feel like because I've been so embedded in my word even more than before, and just reading certain things and having conversations at work about certain things, like I live life with no regrets, because there's no telling when your life is going to be cut short. God literally has control to say you get to wake up or not wake up, and literally that's just that. And I feel like the more I see how I lived my life in my 20s, I don't really regret anything. The only thing I regret is giving away my Jeremy Scotts and selling them to Cola Kicks for $20. That's the only thing I regret. That's it right there. Well, how do you stay disciplined when you don't feel motivated? Can I say this week I am really had to have that talk with God and myself. I feel like April through June was probably like my lowest, and I could tell that it was my lowest just because of how I look physique wise right now. And when people get stressed out, they lose weight, not me. The fact that I had to realign my discipline, and that's why this week meant a lot to me, because my discipline came back like no other. And it really like shocked me how every day I was so fatigued, because I'm like, girl, I don't think you can do it. But I really had to like real life talk to God and ask him again for strength. Like asking God for strength is so important, especially when it's things that make you feel less of self and you're not sure of self. And the more you ask for strength, the more strength he is going to give you. And you can ask for anything, financial increase, clothes, cars, all of that. But literally ask for the discipline and obedience and the joy that comes with the discipline and obedience with it. Like literally. So just being motivated and knowing that I have end goals. Like right now I have so many end goals, and I have so many seasons that I'm walking into starting next month that I don't have time to get back to what I was between May and, I ain't even gonna say just May, January through June, J through J, literally. What's your biggest dream outside of social media? My biggest dream is to own my own selfie museum and literally have every station like organized, you feel me, to the point where it's like it gives something, like each like photo booth gives me my big dream. I could see it. Like I want the opening, not opening night, but like grand opening night where everybody has like a Wakanda couture outfit on, and like I got a bunch of like dancers like introducing, starting out with little cute little ballerinas dressed in like the crimson red. Like I don't know. I think big. I can't think small. So that's the biggest dream of mine. Another dream of mine is to open up my own like practice. I really want to become a doctor, like an actual like therapist for young adults in just all stages of life. Therapist, period, to be honest. I want to have my own practice where people could come and actually get therapy from me, and endow a scholarship and schools for people that deal with like different mental like situations. Like that's a big dream. Those are my two big dreams. Oh, and of course to just retire my parents and be a billionaire. Yeah, What's something people assume about you that's wrong? I have to mind my tongue. I have to watch my mouth. I have to. Child, can you talk straight? I told y'all this is no edit video. Anywho, so I feel like a lot of people probably assume that I'm mean. A lot of people assume as well that like I just want to deal with people that only have money. And I have to put that, let me sit up for that one. I have to put that out there because a lot of people I come across, like, they real life just be bringing up finances. And granted, yes, I feel like I require my potential partner to have, like, stability, like, have something going on. You feel me? Have something going on as far as income coming in. But, like, just because I do things for myself doesn't mean I necessarily need people to break their backs to provide for me. You should want to do that for yourself, period. But if it's to the point where you have to do that just because you come into my life, just because you see the things or whatever the case may be, you might see the things, but I mean, some things are gifts. Some things me and my friends give each other. Some things, just so happen to be some things. Like, I feel like all my life I've just been working since I've been able to start working. And all I always wanted to do was just spoil myself for real. So, yeah, I just feel like the assumption of you need to just be dripped out with finances when it comes to me is just diabolical. And the fact that I'm rude. I'm not really rude. I just keep everything straight to the point. Like, I feel like everything with me is so straight. And because I pay attention to detail so much, it's just like I'm going to ask my questions. If my questions don't get answered, I'm going to ask more questions. Like, I need to be able to comprehend what's happening at all times. Okay, what's next on the list? How has your faith shaped the woman you are becoming? I feel like my faith has real life, like, changed everything. Like, the way I look at myself now, the way I talk to myself now, just the way I look and talk to people now is just completely different. I was telling this to my coworker today. I was like, you go to a fish market, you're going to smell like fish. You go to a perfume fragrance shopping place, you're going to smell like perfume fragrance. You be around people that's going to complain, be negative, and just do certain things, you're going to end up being just like that. Like, I don't want to be around none of that. I really feel like my faith has just taught me to want to live life with so much joy and give people grace. Like, I give you grace if you complaining and being negative and Nancy all the time, but I don't have to allow myself to consume and conform to that, And I just feel like one thing that I have really loved so much about my spiritual walk is how calm I've become. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be, feel like this aggressive, heavy, like, burden for self. And anytime I see myself having to get at a place where I'm upset or just, not feel the way I'm usually feeling, I just like to, like, be quiet and walk away because I'm still developing and growing in how I respond to things, and I don't want it to be where I respond in a way that I really might hurt somebody's feelings. So I'm okay with I just love that God has really shown me what it's like to really be a authentic and soft version of his daughter. Like, literally, I don't think I've ever would have seen, like, this coming unless I would have walked with God. Like, I really am just so soft like now, and I just absolutely love it. Like, God has really placed his hands on me. Sorry, I'm blushing because my Abba Father just makes me so happy. How has your How has your perspective on dating changed in 2026? Let me tell you something. I just personally feel like dating now has become so weird for me. I personally feel like in my brain, the first question I always like to ask when people be like, can I get your number? Can I talk to you? It's like, what do you want? What do you want? If you just want to go with the flow, my perspective is right now, I can't do it. I can't just be here and just waiting for you to tell me what you want to do. I really can't do I don't want no relationship right now. We can't entertain each other. I'm so sorry. We cannot. And that's what it is. It's just entertainment, because at this point, what else do you want from me besides to hear my voice? You can hear my voice right now while looking at my video. So I just feel like a lot of times dating becomes a little distraction for me. And I feel like when I have so much kind of going on, it's kind of hard to segregate the idea of, well, I have stuff to do. Okay, well, can I talk to you? Okay, like, I don't know. I want to go out on dates. I don't want to be in a house. I don't want to do certain things. I want flowers. I want all of that. And I just personally feel like at the end of the day, dating is not like nothing of what I just described, to be honest. Like, some people will really talk to you, and that's all they'll do is they'll talk to you. Okay, so what's next? And my point right now is, if we don't know what's next, we can't talk to each other. So that's my perspective in 2026 when it comes down to dating. How would you describe your personal style and fashion inspiration? I feel like my parents played both big parts in that. My mom was more of, if y'all don't know, my mom actually became a semifinalist for the Miss Universe in 1979. She is the only contestant from Belize that has done that. And she gave that couture, glamorous, like chic type of style when it came to me growing up, whereas my dad was the streetwear, the Jordans, like every pair we just had to wear. So I feel like a combination of both was embedded in me, the sporty, girly type of vibe, but also that glamorous. Not this outfit though. This outfit I just adapted from being in South Carolina, because this is my first moo. So yeah. What does Mindset August mean, and what can viewers expect? Mindset August to me means just like really embedding and engraving in what your mindset will look like for August. Like, I feel like August is closing out. Is it closing out? No. July, August, September, child. August is literally the balance, the seesaw of quarter 3. So it's kind of like, this is when you're kind of preparing, like, okay, am I getting ready for 2026? What am I, 2027? Am I getting ready to transition? Like, excuse me, Mindset August just honestly just can, I don't want to give too much, because I feel like everything needs to be a surprise, but just moving forward into this new like season come next week when August gets here, vlogging for me is just about to look so different. My life is about to just look so different. And I love that, you know, the theme for this year's Engage Culture at church is, you know, a new shift. And everything for me is about to be a new shift. Like, I can't really explain it. I don't want to continuously do anything that I've done previously. Like when I close out this Vlog-Ummer, like, this is literally setting a seal deal that, yeah, my mindset has completely changed come August. Like, literally, that's what it is. Stamp that. What's one of the biggest lessons 2026 has taught you so far? Don't depend on nobody else. Don't idolize nobody else. Only God. How do you remember everything? I don't know. I feel like I've been a walking calendar since I can speak, to be honest. It's a little scary. Just a little scary. God helps me, honestly. I feel like I'm a walking calendar. Everything has to go on my calendar. Everything has to just be presented to me. Sorry, I thought I had something in my nose. I feel like literally growing up, all I could do was just remember things, because I just always had so much going on. So it was just like, I'm in cheerleading, I'm in band, I'm working 3 jobs, I'm going to school, I'm going away to South Carolina, I'm pledging this, like, so many different things are happening. So I have no choice but to remember everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like if you can remember lyrics to music, you can remember everything. That's just my point of view. What does love look like and feel to you? Love looks like someone that is very considerate of me, that's very gentle with me, but also can lead and guide me. And I feel like I know that I'm really heavily in like emotionally gaining attachment to someone when there's days that I don't want to go, like, without speaking to them. I know that it's times where my thought process is literally, what are they doing? And they honestly might text me or call me. Like, I know that when my mind crosses them and they're coming across my screen, it's kind of like the Holy Spirit is like, yeah, they were coming anyway. So I just personally feel like love is just openly and genuine with me. I just, when I get my person, I can't wait, because this refined woman is just so excited for what my person is going to just be expecting every time, whether it's thinking of ways to pray with each other, cooking for them all the time, coming up with crazy date ideas. Like, I just can't wait. But I do love God right now, so I tell him everything. So that's my man. Let me stop. Sorry, y'all. Don't take me. JK, some people be and last question. Well, it's not really a question, but it's literally a statement. Proud of you, Buki. I look forward to growing our sisterhood in Christ. I love that. I really don't. Well, I've learned that we're not supposed to, but I really don't boast that much anymore about people saying that I've had an effect on their spiritual walk. All I can really say is I'm just so happy that I get to spread the gospel and allow people to feel the joy, the passion, and just the faith that I have in God. So I'm proud of you too, Buki. I can't wait for us to walk with Christ together. Well, folks, that's it for the questions. Thank y'all so much to everybody on Instagram that actually asked me questions. Y'all, in 2 days I come off of D&D. Tear. I like not answering my phone. My sister's talking about some baby sis, I text you. I know. You called too. And I didn't answer. A D&D week. For a reason. And I can't stand when people be like emergencies. I guess when I be texting and calling, it's not an emergency. So what's the difference? But thank y'all for tuning in to day 22. Straight through. No edits. Nothing is getting edited from this video. So this is a straight through video. And see y'all tomorrow.